Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to see how to start with the joins. We have created two tables and inserted the values inside that. You will be getting a scripts already ready for this. You just copy it and put it in your MySQL and start practicing on it. So you copy the insert into also. So let me start running the first one, that is create a table called a members table. So members table will be created, and let me create a committee table also. So you can see in the members table we have member ID and the name and the primary key as a member ID, and but it is auto incrementing. And the second table is a committee ID and name, and here the primary key is your committee ID, and I'm inserting the values inside the members. You can see the names here, and the member ID is an auto incrementing here. So let me execute this first, and then let me execute the values in the second table also. Now let me use select star from the members as well as select star from the committee. Let me execute these two and run these two statements at the same time. So now you may get two tables. You can see this is the first table, that is your members table, and the second is your committees table. And you can see you got member ID, and then you got a name here and committee with the name. Yeah, so let me explain you about the inner join now. Okay, inner join. So we are going to see the types of join. In that, first let us complete, or let us see about the inner join. So as the name itself indicates, the inner join is nothing but the matching rows between the two tables. Suppose if I want to explain you inner join with the help of a Venn diagram, so this is a table 1 for example, and this is a table 2, or you can call it as a left table and the right table. So when you are using a join type as an inner join, then you will be getting the results which are matching between these two tables. So you will be getting only the matching rows between the two tables. So how will you write a syntax for the inner join? So we write select, and then we specify the column names we want, how many columns we want from the left table. I'll call this as a table 1. Then I'll say the join type inner join, and the table 2, and on I'll give a matching column condition, or I can say that join condition. So let me apply this inner join on our tables, that is a members table and the committee table. So you can see here, if I say that member ID and the committee ID are the same, so you can understand in member ID we have 1 2 3 4 5. So let me write it here. So in suppose this is your members table and this is your committees table, and if you see in member you have IDs called 1 2 3 4 5. You can see here you have, in members you have 1 2 3 4 5, whereas in committee you have 1 2 3 4. Okay, you have in committee 1 2 3 4. But if you look at the matching records here, in members 1 is for John, and the committee ID 1 is for John, second is for Jane. You can see second is for Jane, but here you do not have the committee ID 2, that is for Jane. You cannot see a Jane here, so you will not get 2 here. But when you see the member ID 3, that is Mary, and here it is matching with third be 2, and for the member ID 5, for this for 5 the committee ID will be 3. Okay, so let me show you here in the hands-on. If I apply the inner join, you can see what happens now. So let me use select and use the particular column names I want. So let me select the column names later on from the left table. The left table is members table. Then I'm using an inner join. I am using a committees table, committees on. So what is a matching column? So the matching columns is nothing but your name column is matching between these two. So your members table name column is matching with the committees table name column. So on members table dot name column should be equal to committees table, in that it is equal to the name column. Now what I want member ID, which is from the members table dot member ID, comma name from the members table dot name, and I want a committee ID also. This is from the committees table. So I can just copy it, table name dot column name. So I'll write committee ID. Okay, so I'll be getting three columns. One is member ID and the member name and the committee's ID. So let me execute now, and now you can see the output. Yeah, I missed double E here. So let me execute now. Yeah, now you can see I missed double E here. So that's why it was not coming. Now you can see here. So member ID 1, John, the committee ID is 1. And for member ID 3, the name is Mary, the committee ID was 2. So how many records you get? So you get a records which are having a matching names. For example, let me show you the output again. So if I see this, here you can see you have John, Mary, Amela and Joy in the committee table, and in the members table you have John, Jane, Mary, David and Amela. But what are the matching column between these two? You get only John, you get John as output, then you get Mary, and then you got this name which is having a committee ID 3 and the member ID 5. So you will be getting only 3 rows once you run it. So you can see that. So you get only 3 rows. So what I mean to say is inner join will give you or will return you the results which are matching between the two tables. This is about the inner join.